Hi, I'm Jack, and I like video games and D&D and puzzles and anti-disestablishmentarianism. There we go, close enough.
You didn't even say it right.
I know, I was trying to throw you off. So hi, how are you guys doing? Welcome. It's lovely to have you. Hope you were around last night as well. So as you know, last night was our birthday stream, which was a lot of fun. Thank you everyone who came out for that. We have a pile of gifts over there we're going to be mailing out soon.
Because the only balloons that survived were the metallic ones behind us. And
hey, Ox Austin, thank you very much. 8 months in a row for Ox Austin. Appreciate that. By the power of the beer, we are bonded.
And the ones that I paid extra money for to get some kind of lubricant in them. It's like helium lube.
All right.
Makes them stay up.
That's fun. So, hey, Slash Seeker, thank you very much. Woot, nice 6 months. Also, happy late birthday. Thank you very much, Slash Seeker. By the power of the beer, we are bonded. So, tonight was typically we do Warden Wednesday, but since we swapped last night with tonight, instead, oh my God, 2 real games, 2 months in a row.
Hey.
Quasi anti-disestablishmentarianism. Happy unbirthday. Nice. Thank you very much. So we swapped it. So tonight we're doing D&D. And then I might end up maybe tomorrow or Friday night coming and doing a 7 Days to Die, just because I love playing 7 Days to Die, and we missed it this week. And I want to just keep working on our fort and stuff. So anyway, all right. So, but as you know, if you watched D&D before, this is the night where we typically, we don't focus on the chat as much because we're kind of focused on the game and what we're doing. So if we don't respond to you, sorry, we're going to try to type out stuff if we can. But for the most part, we're focusing on our game, and we really, really do appreciate that. So thank you, everyone. Oh, look at the cheer progress bar. It does it now. Sorry. Anyway, yes. So thank you very much, everyone. We love you guys. And yeah, so Katie, are you ready to play some D&D?
Am I ready?
With our friends?
I was born ready. I wasn't, actually.
You're full of energy tonight.
I was born screaming into the world and ripped out of my mother. And now here I am as an individual
Why were you ripped out of her?
Trying to, because we're all ripped out of there, Jack.
No, we come out.
We're all ripped. What? We come out what? Happy?
Yeah,
we come
smiling.
Out thrilled.
I came out thumbs up.
We chose this.
Oh, it was like, for me, it was like, whoa.
I believe, you know what? Of all the babies in the world, I would believe that you would come out with your thumbs up.
I'm coming out thumbs up. All right. So we'll switch over to D&D.
Or you come out like covering your eyes because you didn't want to see your mom's vagina. And then so one hand is like this and the other hand is like this.
That's basically it. All right, we're going over D&D now, so there we go. We'll run D&D. I'm going to unmute us over here. And hi, everybody.
If only.
What do we miss?
Did you... I don't know if they're laughing at what I said or if they could hear it. Or
I don't think they could hear it.
Okay.
We couldn't, but... You know, we kind of put words in your mouth, so to speak.
You probably weren't wrong, if that means anything.
Huh?
I don't know. Did you use the word vagina? If so, then you're right.
I said crotch at one point.
Crotch?
You said crotch?
Okay, that's close.
You were close.
I would be the second person in this whole stream to say crotch.
Do you see Alyssa's sweet cloak she has?
Oh, it's so cool. I thought she got a haircut, and then I realized.
No haircut. It's back there.
She got a green fabric-shaped haircut.
It's like a ranger's cloak. It's really cool.
Is it an actual cloak or is it just like a sweet jacket?
It's actually like a
look at that point. Look at that
I know,
point.
all right. And question
Right?
answered.
It's actually my friends actually made it for me, and it's supposed to be based off of the cloaks that Galadriel gives to the hobbits. Well, I guess to all of the what? Don't give me that look. Anyway, yeah,
nobody's nerd alarms going on.
So it's supposed to be the cloak that the fellowship gets. Anyway, I thought it was really cool, and no more.
That is really cool. I saw this. I saw in England, everyone dresses really like London specifically. I guess because I didn't go. I don't know. I can't speak for all of England. But we went to London, and everyone was dressed so fancy. They had like the fanciest winter clothes because you have to imagine they factor it into their everyday wear because they're always like the weather's always cold,
Right.
for the most part. But this woman, I like wanted to follow her and ask her where she got this like jumper thing, because she had this. It looked like a cape poncho thing that she just had. So it like went over her, and it really did look like a cape. Like it looked really, really cool. But she had these 2 slits that went down that she could use her arms. Like her arms would just pop out and like she would do stuff with. But it was so fancy and sleek. And I was like, oh my God, I want that.
That's
like
amazing.
and it had a hood on it. And I was like, oh my gosh.
You could wear it like twice a year in Texas.
I know.
Yeah.
That kind of reminds me of like 30 Rock when Jack Donaghy's wife gets pregnant or girlfriend gets pregnant, and then he gets them to make capes back in style for her so that they don't see her pregnant.
Who's beeping?
Is there a bomb going off?
It's my oven. It's my oven.
So yes is the answer.
Everybody's done.
Yes.
The chicken's done.
Yes.
All right. So should we
All
kick
right, so
into
you
it?
guys you guys want to introduce your characters?
Wait, should I use real dice tonight?
No.
How
Fine.
dare you?
Just shut that down.
Fine, that's fine. I can look at that.
Hi, I'm Jack. I'm Archimedes. I'm a high elf,
We's high.
super high elf, and I'm currently possessing the body of a female elf, though.
Which is Hyacinth O'Thirdian. I'm a wood elf, and I'm a wizard also. Neutral.
I'm a wizard. Sorry.
Jack is he's a real wizard boy.
Oh.
I mixed Harry Potter and Pinocchio into that. Just perfect blend. And we were once, we went from being two individual people in our own bodies to being joined. I don't know how you would just look like a two-headed elf creature. And then now we are individual people again, but we're in the wrong body. So that's how we are.
Mm.
And just to give you a visual, I guess, Jack has bleach blonde, like platinum-y blonde hair and an earring. And
Sexy.
that his mother gave him.
Pretty hot.
And I have really long hair that I've never cut, or I've never cut with scissors. Like it might have broken off on branches and whatever.
She'd choose it.
And a headpiece and this like leafy pattern gauntlet thing. Not gauntlet. What do you call it? Like it like just goes from here to here. But it
A
doesn't-
bracer?
Oh,
I
like
guess-
a bracer.
Yeah, I guess something like that. Not a bracelet, but like a
bracer.
Oh, bracelet. Yeah, like a shieldy kind of thing, but not. It's like a shin pad for my arm. Anyway, that's me.
Hey, and I'm Alyssa, and I play Ruki, who is a half-elf monk, and she has a little pet spider named Helob, and he's a pirate spider. He's a pirate.
Pirate? I don't know if you said that before. It's amazing.
I don't think you have. That's awesome.
She's never said pirate spider?
No,
No,
pirate.
Pirate.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Mash them together.
It's kind of like so someone that I know said shawl cardigan is a shardigan.
Whoa.
I think it's brilliant. Brilliant. Anyway, so yes, I have a spirit, and I am a germaphobe, and I like flipping around and making up really stupid petty lies.
Which one?
That's me.
My name's Rick. I play Xavier Cross, a ranger from the Icewind Dale. And to be honest, Borovia makes him very nervous.
You're just like on edge at all times.
Yeah, because it's a foreign alien land, and he can feel it in his bones that this isn't right.
Mhm.
So he's spooked. His superstitions are getting the better of him, and he doesn't like not knowing where he is or where he's going.
Cool.
Eric, are you a disembodied voice floating guy?
Yeah, I'm just a globe that floats like behind you guys.
He's Morgan Freeman.
So, yeah.
Madam,
I wish I had Morgan Freeman's, voice.
Madam Leota. That's what we.
Yeah, Madam Leota. or maybe the State Farm guy's voice. That'd be cool.
Yeah, he's a
Yeah.
nice voice.
So last time we left off, who wants to do the recap?
Last we left, our hardy adventurers, they had just arrived in the land of New Borovia.
New Borovia.
Right, almost immediately. So we made our way through the fog, following the only road to a town, not a town, it was just a tavern, a single building in a clearing in the woods, where we were being chased by wolves, possibly undead wolves, which after making it into the tavern, Xavier saw Strahd, right? Or at least
Yeah.
It was strong.
Yeah, because you remembered him from seeing his image in the orb.
Right. So he floated out just a few inches off the ground, gave him an evil wink, and then just disappeared. Inside the tavern, we met a few different colorful characters, which described to us kind of where we are. And even before that, it was the sheriff, right? What's his nuts?
Colyan, the burgomaster.
The burgomaster, who knew we were coming, had a letter, and said to meet him in his town in Borovia because his wife is ill and only we can help find a cure.
Yeah.
It's just odd on so many different levels.
Yeah, I will.
Evil in the land.
Yeah, I'll read back the letter for everyone. It says, "Hail to thee of might and valor. I, a lowly servant of the township of Borovia, send honor to thee. We plead for thy so desperately needed assistance within our community. The love of my life, Irina Kolyana, has been afflicted by an evil so deadly that even the good people of our town cannot protect her. She languishes from her wound, and I would have her saved from this menace. There is much wealth in this community. I offer all that might be had to thee and thy fellows, if thou shalt but answer my desperate plea. Come quickly, for her time is at hand, and all that I have shall be thine." Signed, Kolyan Indirovich, Burgomaster.
Burger.
We spoke to people at the tavern, and they were like, "Yeah, he's cool." And that was so we were
Are
like, "Okay,
those people cool? Like, are those people cool? We don't know.
TBD.
that's true."
And we talked to another adventurer, a surly bloke, who had been trapped in Borovia for 10 years, a bit out of sorts, and just said there's no going back, which unnerved Xavier even more. From there, we spent the night, and then the next morning,
we had breakfast sandwiches.
It's true.
You did.
We have McGriddles.
So good. And we took some to go too.
Some of us are just happy to have some McGriddles. Others are terrified of Borovia.
Rick, is your mic working? Like, are you using the one on your headset, or?
Can you not hear me?
It sounds the same the closer you get the further away. So do you have another mic maybe it's using?
Like your
You have like a laptop mic? I don't know if you're on, but...
I can look at, if you guys want to finish off the recap.
So then we started heading towards new Borovia.
Mm-hmm.
And we encountered a big-ass gate. It looks like this picture here, conveniently. There was two giant people holding swords, and their heads were missing. They were on the ground next to them. And then we realized that I think I threw a perception check, and I realized that the fog around it was basically out there to try to kill us. And then
The fog in between it, right?
Yeah, the fog on the other side of the gate. And so we basically all hauled ass, got across the other side of the gate, and we pulled your donkey through as well. So
Yep. So she's okay. Oh yeah, sorry. I have a donkey named Rhea, and she is my BFF, and we're bonding. I got her from King Fizzgig, or just Fizzgig, I guess. King, not Oswald. What's his name? What's the king's name, Eric?
Winston?
Fizzgig.
But his actual name is Winston.
Oh, his actual.
He's Fizzgig, but they call him King Winston.
Yeah, Winston is his pseudonym because he thinks that Fizzgig people wouldn't really respect him.
So King Winston, but we fondly refer to him as Fizzgig, let me have Rhea, and we are becoming best friends forever.
And someone in my chat asked, who are these other people? So we should probably, hi, I'm Jack, and that's Caiti. We live in Austin. I work for Rooster Teeth. Katie's an actress. So that's the people watching Eric's channel.
Oh!
And
That's my bond sound.
I'm Alyssa Grant, and I am a freelance game producer, and I'm in Seattle.
You're in Seattle?
I'm in Seattle.
How do I sound?
sound the same.
Yeah, you sound.
Absolutely the same.
So
Yeah.
what does that sound like?
It sounds like the mic isn't right up against your mouth. It sounds like the mic is further away.
Mm-hmm.
Like it sounds distant.
What if I do this?
Oh, what did you just do? Try leaning forward. I'm just curious.
Is this better? Is this better?
I'm just
So
wondering if
you're getting
mic's
louder the
working.
closer you're getting to your monitor.
Yeah.
I'm not picking this up.
I mean,
Hello?
I'm not crazy, right?
I mean, he's flicking something, and that sounds really loud. I mean, he sounds okay. I guess it's just.
Yeah,
How
it's-
about How about now?
Oh, there you go.
Yay, you did it.
Did I fix it?
Yeah.
All I did was unplug it and plug it back in.
Yeah, now you're super loud.
Number one rule of IT.
Fucking IT crowd, right?
Okay, who are you, Rick?
Like in real life,
Yes.
IRL.
Yeah,
I'm Rick Lacey. I'm a storyboard artist for DreamWorks Animation. I live in LA, and I make my own comic book on Patreon. www.patreon.com/Rick Lacey.
That's very cool.
LACY. Most people put LACEY. You don't want an E. You don't want that guy. You want
LACIE.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, we don't, who cares?
I care.
And E-Rock, who are you?
I am Eric Benson. I'm in Seattle, and I run the Dippy the Loops stream channel. We're doing a lot of tabletop gaming and D&D, and we're going to be starting up some other RPGs pretty soon too.
Sweet.
So
Do you
We basically just need to get together and do a live game.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
would love to do that. I haven't done a live game in a while.
And we've got,
RTX.
you know what? We've got something. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, damn it. Where is it?
Uh,
I got something we should all play. Oh, here it is.
oh, there it is.
Oh my God!
Oh, no way.
I was
Jesus,
literally
you
gonna.
just-
Got that?
You just broke Eric.
That's cool.
No, I literally took a picture of that at the board game store to send to Katie because I was like, when I come down, I'm bringing this game.
Nice.
Aw.
No,
I
it's
beat you to it.
it's Harry Potter Hogwarts Battle. It's like 7 levels. It's like 7 games that
Yeah.
you play cooperatively. And so
Yeah.
I found it in England actually. I was like, that looks awesome. And so I still sealed the first time I went to England, or like 2 times ago I went to England. So anyway,
That's super cool.
we should play that.
We just got Mechs vs. Minions by Riot, the new League of Legends board game.
Wow.
It is solid. You guys should try that one.
Sweet.
Oh, a friend of mine works for League of Legends, and she's supposed to have that. We haven't gone over to her place to play it yet, so the story yet.
It's good.
Oh, is it? That's cool.
Yeah.
All right, let's begin.
Okay, so
We didn't talk about the board game I got recently.
what'd you get?
Star Wars Destiny. It's not that good. Let's move on.
What? Star Wars Destiny's awesome.
It is. I just haven't really played it.
Yeah. Anyways, so you made it through this gate. It
Made it
opened up for you
Through
as
the
you
wilderness.
as you dove through the gate. Everybody felt this fog just infiltrate their body, and yeah, I don't know what the best word for that would have been.
You're doing great. That's what it felt like.
Yeah,
Infiltrate. I've been infiltrated.
it was better than saying penetrated.
Huh?
You said it.
I don't know. I feel like penetrating makes sense.
Yeah. So after you got to the other side, you hear the gate screech and close behind you. And in front of you, you see just towering trees and impenetrable woods. And as a muddy path it lays before you that you can see permeate. That's it, permeate. You see the trees are kind of making their way closer and closer to the path. So the path is getting consumed by the forest.
Okay. Does it look like the path is like well worn? Like, does it have footprints from other people or things?
Yep. It's definitely been used.
Okay.
But it looks like does it look like carts, travelers, merchants, or does it actually look like something like more like an army or monsters?
It looks mostly foot traffic, not a lot of carts.
Okay.
You do see animal prints.
Oh, okay. Like hooves or paws.
Well, pause.
Okay. And maybe easier to surmise that wolves.
Probably. If you were going to pick it out, yes.
Wolves. I just look at the group wolves. Yeah, just on the main road, coming through here like they own the place. New Borovia. And you wonder why I'm nervous.
Right. All right.
Well, we have good animal handling, so
It's true.
maybe we'll be okay.
And he just kind of goes like this, like after you, down the road. Enchanté, mademoiselle.
All right, then I will. I'm just like, thank you so much. Like, with just no sarcasm, just like very sincerely, like, thank you. And then I just start walking.
All right. Everybody's following, or
Well, I mean, so what's around us? Is it just wooded area,
It's-
mountainsides and things like that?
yeah, you see the countryside, but the woods are becoming so thick that you slowly can't see further.
Okay.
But the path
Oh.
still goes through.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. I'll take up the rear this time, and notch an arrow on my bow and just be in constant vigilance for what might come out of those woods or something might be following us.
Okay.
What time of day is it? Sorry.
It's mid-morning,
Okay.
Okay. Still
but
early.
but even though it's still daytime, you can still see this fog that
Mhm.
permeates everywhere.
Mhm.
Good
I'm feeling
word.
it
That's a great
going in.
word.
Evil. What is it? Evil John mentioned it in chat. I was like, "Oh, that's great."
Are you following?
Yeah. I'm following behind Rhea and Hyacinth.
Mhm.
Okay, so you venture forth further and deeper down the path, and the towering trees, whose tops are lost in a gray, heavy mist, they block out all save the death gray light that shines through. The tree trunks you can see almost touch each other, and the thick, damp undergrowth presses in on you, making it impossible almost to see each other at times. The woods have the silence of a forgotten grave, yet exude the feeling of an unsounded scream.
Good God.
So,
So
it's
are we
kind
in
of
the
like
woods?
it's kind of
Did-
like really electric, but just quiet.
Yeah.
Can I
And what were you gonna say?
can I throw a perception check, see if there's anything around, like if there's anyone in the forest watching us?
Sure.
Wait. My good Archimedes.
There you go.
I was gonna say hi. That's different. You guys are. It's not my fault. You're different. I might be able to do you one better. I can reach out with my own senses and find out what type of monsters are out there.
Sounds good. I'm all ears.
Let me throw this at you.
And
Let me give this a whirl.
And we already know about the count, right? The count. I wrote it down. The bad guy.
So I'm gonna
Strahd.
try again. I'm gonna try primeval awareness again.
Mhm.
And Jack, feel free to roll perception as well. But I'm gonna throw because you might find something I don't. But for a minute per level of the spell, which I'm just gonna do it at a level 1, you can sense whether the following types of creatures are present within 1 mile, or up to 6 miles. I'm not my favorite terrain. So I just kind of lower my bow and just kind of stare off and breathe in the air. You know, I kneel down and kind of feel the dirt and look at the footprints. And so I'm sensing for anything around aberrations or celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead.
You sense you even though you see paw prints,
Mm-hmm.
you start to get a whiff of putrid death. Very an undead smell that you would.
It's maybe similar to the woods on the other side of the gate. Would it be stronger or weaker?
Stronger.
Okay, so I turn to the group and let them know that the farther we push into this wood, the more necrotic it becomes with the stench of death. And I can't say what's actually out there, but it is undead.
But do we know how close we are to New Borovia?
You're about 2 days off.
2 days.
wow.
And do we know if there are any stops along the way?
You don't know.
Was there a
Yeah.
McDonald's or anything?
You have this muddy path through the forest. That's your only way to move.
Maybe I could climb up one of the trees to see if I can see any smoke rising above the trees anywhere
Sure.
near us.
Or was the fog permeating through the forest to the point where you can't? I mean, like at one point he said we couldn't even see each other almost.
That's true. That's true.
Can you get above the fog? I mean, fog settles, so
You could try.
Okay. I will
Well,
check
don't
it out.
go far, right? Everyone huddle up.
yeah.
Maybe just swing up the tree.
Jack, did you roll a perception?
I did not, but I will go ahead and do that.
Alyssa, roll me in acrobatics.
Yeah, 10.
Yes.
I'm gonna
Okay.
roll a perception too because I was looking. Might as well see if I can crit that. I don't.
You don't. You,
I don't.
exact opposite.
I sneezed. Fox makes me sneezy.
So
I hand you a handkerchief, a very clean one.
Thank you.
so Jack, as you,
I keep,
or,
it. I keep it. I'm a keeper.
I get it. I get it.
Archimedes, you start to see Ruki jump up and start climbing up the trees, and as you do that, you don't see anything per se, but you do see rustling in the far off parts of the woods.
Hey guys, there's something. I don't think we're alone out here. I think something's close by.
More than wind rustling.
No, there's something unalive in these woods. If it's not the wood themselves, there are creatures out there.
It's like I would say that we should rush, but being 2 days out, it's like I don't think that would even help.
We should preserve our energy and move with caution and silence.
But I think we should stay very, very close together. Like,
Yep.
should we have a rope or something to hold each other together?
Ooh, that'd be good.
Like, if we just all hold it?
Because when the giant direwolf comes out of the woods and grabs one of us, he's going to take us all. We should
Yeah,
just at least try the buddy system.
Yeah, we could at least we could all huddle up like 2 by 2 on either side of the donkey.
Mm-hmm.
Like a twisted Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, very twisted. Yeah.
Can we name the donkey Toto?
No.
Please. Okay.
For the sake of this exercise, okay.
All right, so Rookie's still climbing the tree.
Yeah, so Ruki, you're climbing branch to branch, jumping, flipping, and moving side to side. Halfway up, you notice a little bird that's on the branch, but half of its face is a skull, half is feathered. And you jump back up and keep moving and keep moving.
Ugh.
And
Okay.
you get up to where the treetops clear, and you can see in the very far distance, a couple tops of steeples, but then just a little further, you can barely make out, and you have to really squint, but you can see a giant castle on top of a mountain, on top of a rocky perch.
Okay, and that's forward from where we came from.
Yes.
Okay, so and the steeples are in the foreground of that.
Yeah.
What do you see?
What do your elf eyes see?
Yeah.
I don't really want to yell it down to them, so I'm gonna quickly just climb down
Okay.
and try to pass by the gross bird.
Okay.
I tell you guys about the bird first of all.
Was the bird still alive? Or
The
whatever
bird
it
nodded.
is?
Yeah.
It was moving?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
But it was gross?
half of the face was a skull.
Oh, okay. So everything's dead here. Got it. Great.
Yeah, everything's dead. Everything's not fun. And then I tell them about the steeples, and then in the background the castle.
That's most likely Strahd's castle, which we saw when we entered this land.
Yeah, but it does look like we have in a way like a waypoint for us to move towards.
How close is it?
Can I tell how close it was?
Probably about 2 days.
But is that
Okay, exactly where we're going.
Did the muddy
That's
path
where we're
lead towards the steeples?
Yes.
Okay.
Is it
Okay.
Strahd's castle or is it Burgomaster's?
The burgomaster would be in Borovia,
Yeah,
the village of Borovia.
which is the two days away from where we are right now.
But then
And
you
the
said
castle's-
Strahd's castle is also 2 days away.
Yeah, it's a little further than the
Like-
town.
It's
Okay.
like 2 days and a few hours.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
So maybe what we should do is, I mean, is it pretty obvious when it's nighttime here because of how dense the fog is, or can we just not discern that?
No, it's a dull gray haze over the land when it's daytime, but then when it's nighttime, it turns pitch black.
Okay, so maybe what we should do is we should just try to make as much, we should try to make as much progress as possible, and then just try to find.
I agree.
shelters.
We should keep moving.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Okay.
So you ventured down the path, and you don't see much more that's kind of out of the ordinary. Xavier, you still feel the presence of what what you felt before, that
Undead.
undead lingering around you.
Death surrounds us, I say. I start muttering things weird like that as we're just walking through.
Start writing in your emo journal.
It's a dark time.
I am followed by death.
This isn't the phase, Mom.
A river of rage flows through me.
Mrs. Thompson in my English class doesn't get me. Sorry.
You see a bunch of Atreyu lyrics written down?
It's super weird because I had a Mrs. Thompson in English.
Oh, really? Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you have goth?
I actually did wear a lot of black eye makeup.
I think we were all there at
Maybe-
some point. Did you wear any of the fingerless gloves?
No, I didn't wear I don't think I ever needed gloves though, because it was hot.
No, I
all the
didn't
time.
either. I wore them.
Nice. No, didn't wear fingerless gloves. Lots of black eye makeup though.
We were all there. We were all there.
Yep.
Especially you, Eric.
Rammstein.
Yeah, you should have seen me. Oh, Jesus.
So we huddled together and moving towards.
Yep. So you're moving down the path, and it turns to it's slowly becoming dusk and night, and you're starting to hear the forest come alive. There's more sounds than before, chirpings, howls.
There's no clearing we could set up any sort of camp or anything.
You can try. You could definitely search if you want to roll survival to see if you can find a spot to camp if you want to spend the night.
I'm gonna check. Well, let's look around and see if there's anything in the area.
I have a pretty good survival.
So you roll the one.
I'm like,
Okay.
trees.
Archimedes. Allow a seasoned camper.
Oh, okay. I was raised in the high elf suburbs. Not a lot of camping.
I crack my knuckles and I just go camping.
So Archimedes, as you start to venture into the woods,
Jeez.
and
I got a 10.
as you're searching for a clearing for the gang to sleep in, you see a dead body on the ground that has a large white wolf over it that's eating into its chest, and then it's being circled by two smaller gray wolves.
All right, I do the thing where I'm walking forward and I stop, and then I just retrace my path backwards, doing everything in my power to be Lightfoot.
Does anybody know where Archimedes went?
Hey, guys, over here.
Okay, as you do that, the white wolf lifts its head up and turns back and looks at you, and you just see blood dripping down its face, and it starts to charge at you.
I turn and run like hell. Guys, there's wolf. Behind me.
So
I
now the other two.
and I say, "What did you roll?"
Help! Not good. Wolf, white wolf, bloody wolf, right behind me.
Okay.
So Jack, you can see the wolf charging at you. You're running back to the group. The other two wolves are charging as well.
Can I get their attention and
Sure, how do you wanna do it?
Can I get their attention and try to get them to charge at me? I don't know if I should stand in front of a tree. Is there any particularly like big trees, like with big trunks?
Yeah, absolutely. You could get in front of a tree.
Can I run in front of one
Yeah.
and like scream and get their attention and get them to come towards me and then cast Misty Step
Absolutely.
and then teleport to the other side of them? I get like to where they're coming from.
Are you doing like Looney Tunes style?
I'm like, I want to disappear so they hit the tree.
Okay. Sure. So you see them charging, and they. What do you do to get their attention?
I actually will do. I should like a cantrip is the ones that you can do all the time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can I do a ray of frost? Can I like
Sure.
hit one of them just to like
Yeah.
be like, hey, and just annoy them?
Yeah.
But I think
Roll
I'm just
me-
like yelling over here, and then I cast it. Oh, roll.
Yeah.
I think I just click it, right?
Yeah. Roll me your attack
Did
to
I,
hit.
Did I do it?
No, you don't have that set up.
Oh, how do I do
Yeah,
that?
you just sent the card.
Is it what's the array of attack? Or
It is one. I don't know. How do I?
It's going to be your intelligence modifier plus your proficiency bonus.
So it's
A
going
frigid beam of blue-white light streaks toward a creature within range.
Okay.
Make a ranged spell attack against the target.
So this one.
On a hit,
Ah.
it takes 1d8 cold damage, and its speed is reduced by 10 feet until the start of your turn. So you're gonna
yeah,
slow it.
the thing you had up just then.
You're gonna slow it down when you try to get it to turn into a tree.
Oh, I'm
I mean,
sorry.
maybe it'll get slippery or something. I
Well, you're
don't know.
aiming around him, right? Okay, so ray of frost. So you say it was intelligence, or
Yeah. Use your intelligence modifier plus your proficiency bonus, and then roll a add that to a d20 roll.
all right? So they sit intelligence right there, and then we'll add proficiency to it. So she threw a 15 and add proficiency.
Which
So
is 2.
so she threw a 17.
Okay. Which one did you want to hit? The large one or one of the two smaller ones?
The large one, because
Okay.
I want to get like it's. I basically just kind of want to get them to hit the tree.
Okay. So you shoot this ray of ice and frost out from your hands, and it smacks the white wolf right in the face, and it just does a double take, and you can see it move its red eyes gaze from Archimedes to you, and then the white wolf starts to charge you, and him being the alpha of the group, the other two follow as well. So they're about 5 feet away from you at this point. Do you want
To teleport, yes.
Brrr.
So
Yeah.
how do I do that?
tell me the spell?
It's Misty Step.
Twitch your
Okay.
nose. Ding 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 ding.
And what does it do?
It briefly surrounded by a silvery mist, you teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space that you can see. So I want to go behind them, where they're
Okay.
running from.
Okay, so and that's a level 1, level 2?
2.
Okay, so you cast the spell, and a fog comes around, and you dash right behind them. So you see them after the white wolf gets hit. You see him smash into the tree, and the other two go running past the tree.
All right. So we got two. We got two on the loose. Is the big one? Is the
The big one's kind of dazed underneath the tree. Also, roll me damage for your ray of frost.
Eric, while that was going on, and while Archimedes was in the woods, I was trying to put a camp together. So, is it likely I got like a fire started? Because I'd like to light. Okay, so I was like flicking my flint and tinder to get a fire started, and as they come running out, like I reach for my
what does it
pack
say on
and
the-
grab a torch and like light up a torch, and
Ray
then
of frost.
run towards the action with my torch.
Cool. And I was likely helping Xavier with that as well.
Okay.
Yeah. So
one hit, one,
we probably
one
spring
D8
into
cold
action.
damage.
I've got a torch. It's kind of getting dark, and these are wild
76
animals.
D8.
I draw my sword and just kind of
Yep.
with the torch
I'm
until we
gonna
get
say
until we
that I
get to the
tied
fray.
up the donkey
Do I
as soon as we
toss
were putting up
anything?
camp.
Okay.
I don't think so.
For
We
the,
don't want to go running into the mist after a donkey.
Yeah.
for the
You
damage
say that.
for the damage roll.
Yep.
Do I need it's 1d8. Do I plus anything?
Nope.
Quattro.
Okay.
Oh.
We need to get Firefox in here so you can actually see the rolls.
Oh, is that why? I
Yeah,
have it?
Firefox will do it, but not Chrome.
Okay, so Ruki and Xavier, you just kind of rush in to the fray. Xavier, you're holding a
With my torch, I pull
Torch?
one of my short swords. When I can get a chance, if I can, I just want to, try to help Archimedes and Hyacinth with the wolves. And if there's one close by, I want to kind of like blind it with the torch, like
Okay.
with one backhand swing, and then come across it with the short sword at the same time.
Okay. Roll me to hit for both.
What would be to hit with just a torch?
You're gonna use your strength modifier.
Okay. I got one of those. Solid, even 10. The short sword.
Okay, you miss.
Yeah.
Your torch goes above its eyes,
Yeah.
and you miss. But now roll for the.
Is there any chance that the fire and the glare and the light does anything to it anyway? Like,
No.
no, it's just, so I'm just kind of doing this right now.
Yeah, you're flailing.
So,
Uh,
how is the big one doing?
The big one's kind of dazed and not moving underneath the tree.
Okay.
So
That's
if
better.
he's stunned,
That's
I've got a high animal handling. Can I run up and try to see if maybe I can like handle him?
Yeah.
All
Which
right.
one?
The big one that's kind of dopey right now, the one that we got stunned.
Okay.
That's the alpha.
Because if we make the alpha love us, maybe we'll be friends.
Okay.
I rolled a 19 on that short sword.
That hit. Roll me some damage.
Hot damage.
Ah, damage. 7. Okay.
7. That's all. That's almost full damage.
Yeah. Rookie, what were you doing?
Yeah, so I sprung into action alongside Xavier, and I wanted to just, I think I'm going to go up and just start slicing it at any of the, at the wolf that is attacking
Not working.
Xavier, or that
Okay.
Xavier's attacking.
Okay.
So I'm going to whip out my short sword for that.
So you run up next to Xavier. You take your short sword out and slice it down into the wolf's right in front of his face, but you were kind of blinded by Rick's torch a little.
Sorry.
And as you were doing this, your sword point hits right in front of the wolf.
Okay, and then I'd like to kind of whip around and just punch it in the face.
Okay.
We're just like a wild melee of flailing at these wolves.
Good roll. Did
You
not?
gotta roll a d20 to attack.
That was weird. Okay.
I'll mess with it tonight.
How do you guys get it with damage added? I don't understand this character sheet.
Yeah. I don't think I had.
It always seems to do it with
No.
Okay. So as your sword hits
Damn. Damn,
sticks into
girl.
the ground, you throw a punch and it hits Xavier in the arm.
Knew
or in
it.
the shoulder.
Sorry.
Stop it.
Hey, buddy.
That's gonna leave a bruise.
Now, Archimedes, you see Ruki and Xavier just trying to hit this wolf, but they're not doing much. You saw Hyacinth very smartly trick the white wolf into hitting the tree, and now she appears behind him.
You have to outsmart New Borovia. Swords in your fists.
Or New Borovia is going to outsmart you.
That's what it says on the welcome
Can
sign.
Jack and I, can we together do animal handling and try to like
woo the white wolf.
Well, I mean, I have.
We have a cat back somewhere. We've got a donkey. We could get a wolf now. We'd have like a menagerie.
I also
Yeah.
have,
Woo the White Wolf is the name of my autobiography.
I also have friends. I don't know if that works on animals, but
No, you can't use friends, but you can try animal handling if you
All
want.
right,
can,
so
can we both do it?
You can't both do it. Jack, since you already went, Katie, you can aid him and give him advantage, but Jack makes the rolls
Okay.
and uses his modifiers.
Okay.
all right, so I'm gonna. So the wolf is stunned. I see Hyacinth kind of warp behind him. I slowly walk up to him, doing my animal handling motions that I learned.
Well, yeah. What do you say to woo this giant wolf?
I go, ooh, woofy, 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 woofy.
And I'm just behind, just going like,
Boo
oh my
dog, boo dog, boo dog. Oh,
Like
who's a good dog? Who's a good dog? You're a good dog.
And it's just like sitting there, still confused. From
Yeah.
the
what is this?
hitting the
wolf?
tree.
Oh,
I'm gonna eat you. That's what it
Yeah,
says.
so does he get advantage as well?
Yeah, you have advantage on that because Katie was helping.
all right. So I threw a 16 for the first one. So I can beat that.
If you don't, what happens?
I
Okay.
keep the 16.
So I will roll on screen to see.
Who's a good dog?
Oh, you got him.
Yay!
Got
So,
him.
so as you're petting him, you just start to see his one foot tap. And thump.
No. Who's a good shadow? Who's a good shadow? You're a good shadow.
I stab it in the neck.
No!
No, I don't. No, I don't.
And so and then the wolf kind of nuzzles. His
By it, you
nose
mean
up
Jack,
in-
right?
Yeah.
Sweet.
But
So
As-
I'm super relieved, by the way.
But we
because-
have 2 other ones we have to deal with now.
yeah.
That's true.
So
Yeah,
Jack,
me and Rookie are dealing with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing just fine, okay?
I hit Rookie in the face with a torch. I like accident.
I got my short sword and just start rolling you. No, that doesn't happen. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Go
so
ahead, Eric.
as you see Rookie and Xavier, you see Arcus, Medes, and Hyacinth wooing the white wolf. The other gray wolf comes around and bites into Rookie.
You think you know a person?
Yeah. Rookie, I'm guessing a 20 is going to hit you, right?
No, it doesn't. Monk's got monk shield.
Yeah. I heard about that.
I have a thing. Yeah, it hits.
You take 8 points of damage.
Oh God.
Level
And-
2 is fine.
Xavier,
No, we're level 3. Yeah. What happened?
I thought you guys were level 4. Oh no, you're 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
As of
We're
right now.
We
Yeah.
better scale those encounters back, dude.
No, this is fine.
You only need 3 of you.
You only need 3. Does a 17 hit you, Xavier?
I want to say no, but it does.
Okay. And you take 6 points of damage.
I guess
from-
fine. That's totally fine. I shrug it off.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they're over there. I don't know, taming their beasts. We're dying.
I growl back at it. Remember in Willow when the troll growls at Manmardigan and he just goes ah back at it. That's what happened. That's
Yeah.
what I do.
Nice.
Okay. So you got Rookie. You see this wolf come and just bite you in the shoulder. That as he came around the side of this tree, you see Xavier snarling back at the wolf that just bit his arm.
It's a snarl off.
Snarl off.
That's what we're doing.
Who wants to do what?
Oh, I'm gonna keep at this thing. I'm gonna chuck the torch at it,
Mm-hmm.
and then lunge with my short sword, like to go for like a grapple stab, if that's a thing. Like I'm feral now. Like all my nerves are shot. This is a strange world. It's trying to eat me and my friends, and I've had enough. So I chuck the torch at it, and with a loud snarl, I just dive like a spear with my sword.
Okay. Roll me.
Okay. Okay.
All right. I love it. Roll me to hit.
Short sword.
Yep.
Does chucking the torch do anything? Like, do I distract it or?
Are you gonna chuck it at it or like pass?
Oh yeah. Right at its face. Like I'm like if I can get advantage out of this for my short sword attack, like by chucking the torch at its face and it just kind of shakes it off.
Yeah, I'll give you. If you do that, I'll give you advantage on the
Yeah.
roll.
So right after I chuck it, I'm coming in behind the torch,
Yeah.
and I'm prepared for a grapple with this wolf. If this is what it comes down to, because I'm
Okay.
crazy right now. So the short sword coming in the top 5. One. I got advantage though, because that's a 1.
Did you roll your?
What the fuck, fucker!
Are you rolling a d20?
He's rolling damage.
Oh God! Oh, sorry. You're right. Oh God.
You did just throw 2 1s though in a row.
Oh, on a D6. I'm sorry, everybody, for the language. Here comes the roll.
There you go.
Solid
That's-
8. You've got advantage on this roll,
I
so
know.
roll the d20 again.
Oh, let's go for a 2.
Yeah.
Ooh.
A 14. And the
Ooh.
14 hits.
Yes. Oh,
Now
God.
roll some damage.
Now throw your ones.
Yeah, now,
I know, right? Another 1. Do, 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 do. 6.
so you chuck this torch and it glides past the wolf, just skimming the top of Ruki's head and going past her. And as you dive in, you slam your short sword right into the head of the wolf, and it goes through its head, down out the bottom of its mouth, and your sword is now stuck into the ground, impaling this wolf down.
And I howl into the night.
So
Okay.
I don't know.
because
Does that piss off Shadow?
Yeah, because Xavier did that. Does our wolf now like hear that and get upset again?
Not yet. He will when it's his turn. He's going to make a check against you guys to break your hold over him, but that hasn't happened.
Fantastic. Thanks
So-
for the howl,
Yet. Yeah.
Xavier.
Do
He
I
doesn't
still
hear
have a
you.
wolf
He's
over
feral.
by me?
He's an animal right now.
Do I
What?
still have a wolf over by me?
Yeah, there's a wolf right on you that just bit into your shoulder.
That's right. That's right. Okay. So, is it still lodged into my shoulder right now?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. So, I think what I want to do is there any way that I could like body slam it using acrobatics?
Sure.
Okay.
Roll me an acrobatics.
Ooh.
It's funny because I do realize that the two groups have very contrasting methods of doing rolls right now.
Yeah.
Well, we're just pissed. So we had some
It's
shit
also,
go down.
it's also the heat of the moment. Remember, this
We
is all
got a new companion. You guys are beating the shit out of its friends. It's great. It's stabbing it through the head and body
all within-
slamming them.
It's all within 6-second bursts.
So, Ruki, you're able to take the face of the wolf, rip it off of your shoulder, and in doing so, you take its legs and slam it onto the ground. And
Okay.
you have it now in a hold.
And while it's on the ground, can I just do a flurry of blows?
Sure.
Just punch you all it's down.
God.
We're literally treating these wolves like I don't even know.
Punching
Like,
bags.
yeah.
Yeah, well, we're kind of taking our anger out on. So that was one of them.
Mm-hmm. That one misses. Your first blow hits, your fist hits him on the ground.
Okay.
Your second blow, your fist hits onto the other side into the ground.
Damn it. Okay. Okay, that's all of mine.
Those are warning shots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Hyacinth and Archimedes, what are you doing?
I'm like horrified because I just watched a wolf get stabbed in the head and another
But-
one.
And I'm
Maybe
slowly like I'm trying to like I see what's going on and I slide in between Shadow here and everything that's going on behind us. I think maybe he won't see his friends that he just got run up on get
Yeah.
decapitated
maybe
and
Xa-
punched
Xavier
at.
you might be dealing with something. You don't know. He might be having like internal demons that he.
And I'm just scratching his ears, going, "Who's a good Shadow? Who's a good Shadow? You're a good Shadow. Yes, you are." And I'm like rummaging to see if I have a treat that I can give him. Let's see. I do have a sack full of edibles from the cave. Is there anything in there that a wolf might like?
I mean, you could try some of the pie, or there is meat that you would have picked up, salted meat.
So maybe I break off a little bit of the salted meat. I'm like, who's a good Shadow?
Okay, and he's thumping his foot, keeps thumping his foot and thumping his foot and thumping his foot and thumping his foot.
Nice. And I go, oh, stay. And then I toss it to him.
And
Okay, so he grabs it right out of there.
he grabs it right out of the air.
Awesome. And I'm like, okay. Still looking over my shoulder, like, stop messing with the other freaking wolves.
Is my wolf dead?
Yes, your wolf. Is
Okay, so as that's happening, I yank the short sword
Mhm.
out of its carcass and just boot it like away from me as I turn, just like feral, like gritting my teeth. I turn on the giant wolf and I start charging it. But I mean, like I'm trying to like leave a moment of either noticing what's going on or maybe Archimedes and.
Well, I'm distracted trying to keep this wolf happy right now, so I don't
So
know.
I guess that means I'm watching this whole thing unfold.
So I just I
Hyacinth,
turn
what
on
are
it
you
like.
doing? What are you doing as you see Xavier do this?
Well, when does the wolf make its roll against us?
It already did, but Jack feeding it the steak negated it.
Okay.
He's my buddy, Shadow.
What
Oh, sorry.
What are the I know this is all happening in a split second, but what are the chances that if the wolf we just let the wolf go, it won't try to eat us later?
Which one? The
I don't think
big
that's our
one
concern right now. Right now, our concern is stopping
Right.
Xavier from.
But here's my issue. Do I let him or do I not?
Oh my God!
So that's
Who
what I'm
are
saying.
you?
Listen, I'm a logical person. I have to decide, do
Of
I
all-
want to let Xavier...
I just tamed a giant white wolf.
Listen, I donate to like wolf conservation like every month. Okay?
You can be Princess Mononoke right now. Like you can literally.
Oh my God!
be
This
Princess
thing could help
Mononoke.
us. We're in a
But
forest
that's what
surrounded
I'm
by
saying.
bad.
I don't know.
Uh,
Like I don't
okay.
know that. So that's why I'm wondering if Eric could give me more information about because in my mind, my perfect scenario is a new wolf best friend who's not going to eat my donkey and who is going to protect us in the forest, or at least be like a first line of defense in the forest. Is that a likely situation?
Yes, if Jack can keep the concentration up or the animal friendship going, the wolf is not going to attack any of you or Rhea.
Then I would like to. I guess I just yell at Jack, right? Oh, yell at Archimedes, right?
Me?
Yeah. So you
I'm
can
not charging
tackle-
at the wolf with the knife.
You don't see this, so you need to turn around and tackle.
Why don't you
Xavier.
tackle him? You're in my body.
It's an Icelandic short sword. It's
Because
not-
I'm further away. I'm at the other side.
No, we're close to each other at this
So,
point.
Eric,
Yeah.
I tie my wolf to a tree. Just so it doesn't like jump out at us and then I can go help with whatever else is going on, but I don't have to kill it.
Yeah, well, Hyacinth has to make her move first.
Then I'm just gonna tackle Xavier.
Okay.
I'm just gonna run and put like as much force as I possibly can into tackling Xavier to the ground, and
Oh,
then I want to.
cool.
If I do, I guess I have to roll for it. But if I do, do I have to roll for it first?
Yeah, roll strength.
You're also
Is this
in.
opposing
Oh
strength?
God.
Yeah, opposing strength.
No, it doesn't matter. We have the same.
Let me assume.
Oh gosh. So it's strength.
Yep.
Oh,
Do I have like a head start? Do I have more momentum?
All right, she threw a 16.
No. Because
Oh, fuck.
you don't expect her to.
Oh,
Oh.
Should have casted friend instead of.
I was going to, but then I
that
felt
would've
bad
worked.
last time.
No, last time was great.
So, Hyacinth, you charge. You see Xavier running with his sword, almost intently going towards the wolf, and you charge around Archimedes and crash into Xavier, but he just knocks you over.
That close is not enough to like slow him down.
Yeah,
Well,
Something
beat
might happen,
me.
right?
But
But I
y-
win.
yeah. But Xavier wins the tackle and knocks Hyacinth on the ground, but he doesn't make it to the wolf. He's just stunned that this just happened.
Like maybe we collide into each other, but I barrel through her and we just
Yeah.
start rolling off into the dirt.
Yeah.
But I'm still like, I get up and I look at her.
Can
look
I
at
try?
the wolf.
Can I
Yeah.
try to talk? Can I say something to Xavier?
Sure.
Yeah,
Like,
I think I come
probably
up to like one knee, right?
Winded from
Yeah.
the ground.
No, you're
Say Martha.
You're,
Say Martha. Maybe that'll knock him out of his stupor. Martha.
Xavier,
Martha.
you're standing up over Hyacinth because
Okay.
you didn't get knocked down.
Okay.
Okay.
But you know.
But it stops
You
me.
both
Like
stop,
I
yeah.
stopped. I was like,
Yeah.
Okay. Can I just say to Xavier, we can use him. This forest is creeping you out. This forest is creeping all of us out. This is a wolf. This is something that belongs to this land. And if we have it on our side, we can use it to move forward.
And I look down at Hyacinth, and I almost like point my sword at her, and then I look over at the wolf, and I just start like keep breathing heavy, and I look down at her, and it's like everything in this land is going to kill us, that thing included. You can't control it.
And then I'm just sitting there going, "Who's a good shadow? Who's a good shadow?" And just like nuzzling up against it now at this point.
Then I'll just say, if we can't, if for a second we think that it's going rogue, I give you full permission to take it out.
You start to see Xavier kind of his muscles relax a little bit, and he starts to slack, and he's like, "We're all gonna die here."
Not today.
And he looks down at you, Hyacinth, and he throws his sword into the dirt, and he puts a hand down to help you up.
Aww.
And like picks you up, and like he picks you up and close to him. It's like, I can't get us through this land.
You don't have to. We'll
I
do
don't know
it
where
together.
we are. And now we have a pet wolf.
I like the idea of Rhea just off the side eating grass, just like, huh.
Rookie, so what were you doing? You saw all this happen.
Yeah, I wanted to take out the rope out of my pack and just tie it around its neck and then tie it to a tree so that it's just like tamed there, and then we can figure out what we want to do with it.
Okay. Roll me strength.
No.
I thought I did so well on that 16, and then Xavier or Rick just like
18.
Oh no.
Hey, look at that, it's a 1.
Oh no.
13.
Wow.
Yeah,
Does a 13 beat a 0?
Did you tie yourself up by accident?
Yeah.
It's like Bugs Bunny cartoon.
What's happening?
So you pull out the rope, and you still have the wolf down on the ground, and as you go to wrap the rope around its neck, it lunges up at you, and does a 15 hit you?
It does not.
Oh, thank God.
It lunges up at you and misses, but it does manage to knock the rope out of your hands.
Okay. You guys are having a moment over there. I'm having a moment over here.
It looks like you're
I like the idea.
Trying to save us.
It's like a wide shot, and we're on one side, like having fun with this wolf, and you're just like getting the shit kicked out of you on the other side.
Xavier's crying.
Yeah.
We're a mess right now.
So Archimedes and Hyacinth, what are you doing as you see this happening?
At this point, I'm starting to get a little bit like more confident around Shadow, and I kind of step back, and I have more of the salted meat, and I start kind of like tearing off chunks, and I give some to Hyacinth, and I give some to Xavier, and I'm like, look, this thing's gonna be our friend. We just need to keep it fed with something other than the 4 of us or the donkey. So every now and then,
I point over at Rookie and be like, "Can I kill that one?"
and I just now realize, like, oh god, that what? And I'm like, I've been so distracted by trying to take care of this thing. I'm like, there were 2, and then I get really nervous because I'm like, oh, I don't want that one to piss off our wolf.
I grab my sword and I start running.
Oh god. And I immediately do the thing where I step back in front of Shadow, and I'm like, "Hey, who's a good Shadow? Who's a good Wolfie? Who's a good Wolfie? No, look at me, look at that, look at the elf, look at the elf. Oh, who's a good doggy?"
What's going on with Rookie and the other wolf?
So Rookie and the wolf are like brawling on the ground, and they're just going back and forth at each other, and neither of them can manage to hit each other.
I just want to tackle the other wolf.
Okay.
I want to like flip the sword in my hand, so blade down, and just try to time it so I can tackle the wolf off of Rookie.
Okay. So roll me an acrobatics.
It's not my best, but it's got some points in it.
Got to beat a 12.
It's the end.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh no.
I nailed it.
So you take your sword out of the ground, you run towards Rookie, you dive in your biggest, and snatch onto the body of the wolf and roll.
I just want to kind of keep it down. I want to let it go. I just want to keep it down. And like when you're wrestling with like an alligator or something, you just kind of.
I can hear the commotion going on behind me, and I don't want to turn my back, turn my back to Shadow here. But I'm like, Hyacinth, I gave him some meat let him know that he's got meat in his hand. Who's a good poochie dog? Who's a good poochie dog?
I'm just whispering. I didn't kill it. I didn't kill it.
As he's grappling, may I try to tie the rope around its neck now? Now that's being held.
Okay. You'll have advantage on the roll.
Oh, yay. Okay. This is strength.
Now Rookie's tied to a tree.
Oh, God. Okay. Okay.
What are you doing? I yell.
No. Okay. I got a 15.
That's pretty good. 15's good.
Yeah.
I think
Okay. So as Xavier dives and grabs onto the wolf, you run and snatch and put the rope around the wolf's neck.
cool. And I'm gonna run over and tie her on the tree too, so it's like
So-
tethered.
Okay.
So based on what Hyacinth was saying to Xavier, he kind of gets up and he's trying to quell his rage right now and kind of keeping the dog like pinned. Is going to try and I'll try an animal handling roll myself, and just try to whisper into its ear, just kind of cover its eyes, right?
If his doesn't work, can I go after him?
Sure.
Okay.
And if I could get advantage, I have meat to try and like
Yeah.
with him.
Attempt it. Yep. Okay.
Oh.
Oh.
I'll roll it anyways.
Nice, both good rolls.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
wow.
So
that dog is licking your face.
as you hang out the meat,
Yeah.
the wolf just rolls on its belly and just kind of
No.
I rub its belly and I feed it the meat. I don't really say anything, but I look at Hyacinth and I just kind of smile.
I'm so
Aww.
out of breath that I'm just gonna
Kinda.
lay down on the ground and look up at the sky.
Can I just like take a moment to feel like very accomplished? Not because like I did anything, because I actually really didn't. It was Xavier and Archimedes, but just to feel kind of like in that moment, like at peace, like we didn't have to kill the wolf.
You did great too, Rookie.
She's got a hole in her shoulder.
I meant the animal
Everyone looks,
handling.
like, everyone looks super tidy, and then there's me like super disheveled, like without clothing, laying on the ground.
Like this.
I meant the animal handling roles. Sorry, I didn't mean the.
All right. So I at this point I look over, I see things are handled, and I'm like, all right, Shadow, come on, and we start. I walk with Shadow, my new wolf buddy, over towards the rest of the group, and we see the other wolf.
So Xavier has a new wolf friend. What's its name? Is it a boy or a girl, or not? It doesn't identify with either.
It looks like a girl. I name it Hope.
Aww.
Aw.
I love
I
it.
name it Moon.
So it's got two names.
Hope Moon.
I mean, sure. We're all gonna die here anyway, so do whatever you want.
Probably at the hand of these wolves, so it's gonna be great. Or at the tooth of these paw of the wolves. I don't know, whatever.
claw, paw, tooth. Yeah.
I kind of sit back and I tear off a chunk of that meat and I throw it to Rookie to kind of like egg her on to feed the wolf.
To be friends with it.
Yeah, like, here, it needs to know us all, right?
All right. Okay. So you just gave me a.
Yeah, whatever the meat was. I guess.
All right. I'll walk over and I'll from afar, from 2, maybe 3 feet away. I'll just toss it into its mouth. Just toss it at it, I guess. Toss the meat. I don't know if it's in his mouth or anything, but yeah.
Okay.
That's as much as I'm attempting.
It's like a cold kind.
Yeah, take the
Yeah.
meat. You will like this meat. Damn it.
Now I'm absentmindedly just kind of like scratching Shadow's head. Like I'm like completely comfortable with this wolf now.
I've gone over to Rhea, who just like gives zero shit. She just does not care. And I'm just petting her, just like so happy. Like, oh my gosh, look, we have little friends now.
I tell Shadow, it's like, we've got a friend back in the other realm. It's a kitty cat. You guys might be best buddies, and we can make a Disney movie based off you.
I want to
we know
imagine
an
that your
animator.
wolf
What was that?
has one of those tongues that it can't fit inside its mouth, so it just sits there outside of its mouth half the time. You seen those dogs?
Oh yeah.
It's amazing.
Wasn't Carrie Fisher's dog like that?
Kinda.
I think so, yeah.
Amazing.
Everybody roll me a perception.
Perceive these wolves. Here goes mine.
Oof.
What'd I
Mine's
get?
4.
Ooh, 11. I'm too busy with my new dog.
Did I roll a 1 then? Because I have +3.
I threw a 9. Alyssa threw a 19. She wins.
Wow. Okay.
She's the only one not trying to make friends with the wolves that are being killed.
Paying attention to everything around us.
Yeah, like you guys are nuts.
So this is my life.
That's a baby kid.
So, Rookie, you see that dead body that's on the ground that the wolves were eating, but you also see clutched in its hand a piece of parchment that's been wrinkled.
Totally forgot that's what would happen.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'm going to walk over and pick it up and try to read it.
Is he dead?
I can.
He's definitely dead.
Did you check his pulse to make sure?
Is there anything else on his body other than that?
No.
He was fully naked.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's got his clothing. Yeah. He's got his pantalones on.
What kind of pantaloons does he wear? No, but like, what kind of clothing does this guy wear?
It's all leathers, and you can tell that he was some kind of adventurer.
Okay, would his leathers be worth anything?
Maybe 50 gold.
Better than nothing. Okay, Well, I don't want to strip him. Never mind.
I say
No,
we're,
that's what
we're
you're
playing
doing.
with
That's what you're
dogs over here. You're stripping a naked carcass or stripping a bloody carcass.
What have you found, Rookie?
This world is hardened to me. I found this piece of paper. I haven't read it yet, though. What does it say?
Who's the man?
Who's the
He's a
man now,
ranger.
dog?
Caught off his guard.
Both of you? Really? Both of you? With your quotes? God. Okay. What is human, elf, other?
It's a human.
It's a human. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you see this crumpled up piece of paper, and you can unravel it.
Mhm.
And as you do, it starts and it says, "I, the burgomaster of Borovia, send you honor with despair. My adopted daughter, the fair Irina, has been these past nights bitten by a creature calling its race vampire. For over 400 years, he has drained this land of the lifeblood of its people. Now, my dear Irina languishes and dies from an unholy wound caused by this vile beast. Yet I fear, too, that the creature has some more cunning plan in mind. He has become too powerful to be fought any longer. So I say to you, give us up for dead and encircle this land with the symbols of good. Let holy man call upon the power that the evil one may be contained within the walls of the weeping Borovia. Leave our sorrows to our graves and save the world from this evil fate of ours. There is much wealth entrapped in this community. Return for your reward after we are all departed for a better life. Signed, Kolian Indirovich, Burgomaster."
Wait, so we already received a letter from him, correct?
So is he just sending it to all the travelers and luring them into the town?
That's what it sounds
Is that the
like.
same one that we received, though?
No,
it's
it's
a different
different.
one. And
But-
it says it's his daughter, not his love.
And
the
also
love of his
the
life.
picked
the
that up
vampire
too.
stuff.
Okay, can we compare the notes
Mhm.
Sure.
side by side?
Yeah.
Do they
Also-
look like the same handwriting?
No.
It doesn't look like the same handwriting, but it's signed from the same person. And the one thing that's really bothering me is that he's going after people that are new to this land. At least that's my assumption.
Yeah.
Adventurers, like I can't help but think this Burgermeister or his doppelganger is drawing people into this land for his.
Do you think that either of them are real or one of them?
I think that one is real and our one is fake.
Why do you say that?
Because I feel like that one was more specific about a vampire and what it was doing, that they were all dying. Whereas our one was really vague about just like an unholiness over the land. So if it was the vampire guy who's riding them or like trying to lure people in, he wouldn't mention himself, if that makes sense. But then again, I don't know.
I think it's too much guesswork. And if
Yeah.
we're on our way to New Borovia to meet with this guy, we meet him, we absorb his personality, and we see if one of them fits these letters.
Yeah, we probably
Or-
shouldn't show them to him beforehand.
No, we don't. We
Okay.
keep them, and we use them as leverage if we have to, and try to decipher the clues. And then I gut him like a fish, and I move on to the castle. I'm sorry, that was supposed to be inside my head.
Yes, and Archimedes says, guys, watch this. Shadow, sit. Shadow, sit.
It's right.
Sit.
Down.
You see that?
Um,
You see that? And I give him some meat.
Was there a seal on either of the letters?
No, there were no seals. The one was crumpled up, so you wouldn't have known if there was.
Could
Yeah.
I look at the letters and compare for? I'm trying to look for clues to see if there's like hidden messages or if I
Yeah.
could tell who wrote what. Like, is it the hand of a woman? Is it the hand of a man? Is it the hand of an elf? Is it the hand of a dwarf? Is it the
Or
hand
even the parchment? Maybe one has nicer parchment.
Absolutely.
Okay, I'd like to investigate those things.
Yeah, roll for investigation.
I have.
May I
really,
as well?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll walk up to you and do it because my investigation's really low. So I'll come up to you with the idea, but I really don't know what I'm looking for.
Yeah, so one of you rolls, the other will give it
Oh,
a
I got
hit.
pretty good.
Oh, okay.
I actually did better than Alyssa.
I have to use the restroom really quick. I'll be right back. Jack, you beanie.
I'm gonna use the restroom too. Shut up.
Oh, God, are we taking a restroom break?
That'd be great. Can we do that? And then we'll come back for the thing.
Okay.
All right, restroom break. I'm going to go too. Might as well. Chair,
Okay, good
cam.
luck. Good luck. So, just out of curiosity, was the other adventurer freshly dead?
He was very. Those wolves were attacking him.
Okay. Okay.
yeah, they definitely got him.
Interesting.
Very.
We should do a live game this year sometime.
Yeah, definitely. I agree.
Maybe at. I was gonna say maybe at one of the PAXs, but that's too crazy. So never mind. Just sometime.
Somewhere, maybe at RTX or something.
Yeah. Do-do. What?
No, I was just thinking. I'm like, I need a Scotch break.
I know, right? Man. I had way too much scotch over the Christmas break.
I'm back.
I didn't know that was possible.
Yeah.
Oh. Did we miss anything?
Not yet. Except Scotch.
Yeah. But yeah, I got for Christmas, my brother gave me a 16-year Lagavulin.
Nice.
Ooh.
I guess I was his. No, he was my Secret Santa, and that's what he got me, and it was amazing. Like I did not expect a bottle of that.
Nice.
Hey, Eric, what do you use as your mic arm?
It was just a mic arm I got off of Amazon, actually.
Is it pretty meaty, or is it like I have one? It's Neewer, Neewer.
That's what I've got.
Does it have the XLR running through the actual arm itself?
No, but that's pretty cool.
It's kind of neat.
Yeah.
But I have that. I kind of want to get maybe a meatier one. Like these don't go these don't go to the center of the desk.
Right.
Or I might replace it with actual like desk stands. So that way, because like our desk is much wider now.
Right.
And so just to have it where we can just kind of move them around, have them up close. But I'm not sure on that.
Yeah. Like I got to put a third monitor on my desk now. So I'm trying to figure out if I do that where I'm going to put the mic.
Yeah.
Boring.
Boring.
Well, if you want a computer desk kind of like the one I have, I'm sure I could talk to my dad about building one for you. So
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
do it.
Then we got to figure out the shipping on that puppy.
yeah. Well, the thing is, it does break down into smaller pieces. So
That's cool.
Road trip.
Road trip.
Oh.
I have decided that Rooster Teeth should just move up to Seattle.
oh really?
pretty good
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I'll vote for
I
that.
said that last week. So.
We'll get right on that.
I'll be honest. We actually back in like probably year 5 or 6 of the company, they looked at moving to Seattle. So,
Ah, that would have been rad.
but yeah, it didn't happen. That was before I
Actually,
started.
though.
But like they were like we're an internet company. We can be literally anywhere. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter. And so they were looking at just kind of like,
So-
but Microsoft is based in Seattle, and they're like, well, we're red versus blue, and so they were gonna maybe do that. But they're also talking about like moving like Kansas City and like a bunch of kind of like Midwest places that really don't have anything. So thank Christ they
Yeah.
didn't do that.
So they said Texas.
Thank you very much, Age Panda. Yeah, we got raided by one of the guys I work with while we were sitting here, and I'm like, oh, hey, like hey guys.
That's awesome.
Oh, are you guys all going to PAX South?
No, I'm not.
Where is PAX South?
Probably
San
not.
Antonio.
Oh, is it? I really want to go to PAX. Like the
Go to RTX. RTX.
frig is that?
RTX is in Austin. That's the Rooster Teeth convention that we do.
Oh, RTX.
Yeah, it's the
When is that?
it's the weekend after July 4th.
Are you talking about coming to Austin?
Yeah, they're all coming down for RTX now.
Yay!
Hey, live D&D show.
Live D&D.
You heard it here.
I've got so many things going on that weekend already, and I'm
Yeah,
adding
it's gonna be
more.
ridiculous.
So what do we get for our investigation?
So you notice the original letter that you got from the man in the tavern. That one is on much finer quality of paper.
Okay. Oh. Okay. And this one that we found, that Rookie found on the dead body.
It's good quality paper, but not nearly as expensive as the original one.
Do we notice anything else?
Not really.
Okay.
So
Better
that's why
quality.
I think ours is the fake one.
Okay.
Really?
Because I think the count has all the money.
Oh. Okay. So to summarize, what are the one that we got in the tavern is about helping Burgermeister, the sheriff, to cure his wife Irina of an illness,
Mm-hmm.
and the second one is about what again? Like to summarize?
His stepdaughter?
The my adopted daughter, the fair Irina, has been these past nights bitten by a creature calling its race vampire.
So the second letter is about the same Burgermeister seeking for a cure for his daughter Irina's vampirism.
Yeah, she's been
Okay.
bitten by a vampire.
Okay.
Okay. Could you by chance read the first one that we
Sure.
got to us?
Yeah. So the first one says, "Hail to thee of might and valor, I, a lowly servant of the township of Borovia, send honor to thee. We plead for thy so desperately needed assistance within our community. The love of my life, Irina Kolyana, has been afflicted by an evil so deadly that even the good people of our town cannot protect her. She languishes from her wound, and I would have her saved from this menace. There is much wealth in the community. I offer all that might be had to thee and thy fellows, if thou shalt but answer my desperate plea. Come quickly, her time is at hand. All that I have shall be mine."
What is her wound? Does he
He
not
doesn't
say?
say in that
He
one.
doesn't say
Okay,
in that
so
one.
in
Yeah.
that one she's wounded. Like, so
Yeah. So I guess the differences are like, yes, it is vague about the wound, and then the mention of the love versus, I guess just the relation is different as well.
which is a big one. If
Yeah.
you're going to be the Burgermeister, you should know if it's your wife or your daughter.
But that's the thing, is that you can't really guess which one would necessarily be incorrect, I guess.
Right. So it's not like Burgermeister fucked up.
Yeah. But then at the same time, Katie's right in that like the vague aspect is kind of sketch.
I wonder what her wound is. It could be a wolf bite or a vampire bite or a
that's what I
poison
mean.
dagger.
I feel like it's the same letter, just made more vague. Like someone's
see.
trying to copy it.
And just was like 50-50 chance daughter wife.
Yeah, so what we should do then is if we do meet this burgomaster, we should see what his relation is to her
Yeah.
without
We make sure we don't say wife or daughter. We just refer to her as Irina. and see in person
Yeah.
what his plight is.
Yeah.
And then I got him like a fish and leave him in. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I'm fine. I go sit down and finish my campfire and try to set up the camp for the evening, which also includes, if I can, some tripwires with the rope that I made, dangling with some piles of coin around it, maybe a dagger dangling on it. I want to try and like make a perimeter.
Okay.
You know.
Yep.
For everybody, try like some like way out, like 20 feet out.
Sure.
You know.
But we should also
Yep.
take watch, right?
Oh yeah, we'll take watch.
Yep.
Guys, watch this. Shadow, speak. Shadow, speak. Speak. Oh, you see that? See that? That's awesome. You
I
guys.
bury my hand, my face in my
I treat Hope like an adult, and I just scritch her around the ears, and we both roll our eyes at the same time.
I walk away because I don't want to have anything to do with this.
What are the sizes of Shadow versus Hope Moon?
Really tiny to gigantic.
Yeah. Shadow is twice the size of Hope.
Okay, it's like a direwolf almost. Like he's a big
Yeah.
boy. All right.
Yeah. In Hope is a medium-sized wolf, and Shadow is large.
Okay.
And he's my friend.
Yeah.
I'm going to make my camp up in a tree. I think.
Okay.
and
Can
I'm
you
gonna
make
try
it
and-
inside? Can you make it inside my perimeter?
Yeah, yeah. And then I can kind of keep watch overhead. And if anything were to happen, I can jump down and surprise whatever decided to attack us in the night.
Okay. How do we want to do watch then?
I'll go first.
I'll go second.
I'll
Oh,
take
good.
third. I'm gonna lean up against a tree, and I'm just like I've got Shadow next to me. I'm just petting him. And it's like kind
I'll
of like
stay-
we're keeping each other warm.
I'll stay awake during the second part or the second one because I think that might be the most dangerous.
Why? Do you think I can't do my job?
I got a feeling that Shadow's very much like almost like an alarm clock of danger. So if anything starts going off, he probably has better perceptors than any of us. So being next to him, I imagine I'm gonna be woken up by anything that happens. So
Rookie wakes up at the second watch and just sees Xavier face down in the dirt, just snoring. No, that doesn't happen.
Okay. So you take your watches, and the new day dawns, but it's not like a dawn that you've seen before. Yes, Rick?
So did our watches go without?
Yes. Yep.
Can I do something?
Yeah, sure.
When Hythens wakes me up for my watch,
Mhm.
I take her aside for a moment, as we're trading watches, and kind of confide in her, like, I say to her, I don't feel like myself here, and I have to admit I'm afraid. I don't know this land, and I'm not even sure of myself or what I will do.
I think that thank you. I think that you have great instincts, but you aren't alone. We're all here together. We all want the same thing. And you chose to come here with us, and we're so grateful to have you. We couldn't have done this without you, and we can't do this without you. But everything will be okay as long as we stick together.
I appreciate that, but I just can't help but think this land is going to get us. I mean, we have wild animals with us now, and this wood is filled with evil. And it's, I don't know, doing things to me. I don't act like this. I don't lash out. I don't kill on a whim.
Do you have your family heirloom still?
He instinctively quickly puts his hand there, and it, like when she mentions that, he just kind of backs off too, like, yeah.
What do you mean?
Can you use that to ground you, to hold on to as your hope, as your reminder that we came from somewhere better than this and we're going to end up somewhere better than this?
I stole it. It's not mine. It's not a family heirloom. It doesn't belong to me. And out here, I think it's worthless. My whole future is gone out in new Borovia.
Did you steal it because you wanted a new life for yourself? Why did you steal it?
Yeah, in the Dale, there's nothing but cold, frigid loneliness. You know what they call this? And he pulls it out and he shows it to her. That's the Eye of Anram, the god giant. It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. I stole it from a caravan of Ventrum merchants, assassins that were going to use it to buy slaves. I was going to build a future for myself in Waterdeep or Neverwinter. I don't think I can build anything out here. I think this is going to kill us. And I'm going to die with the richest diamond in the entire realm.
I think it's okay that you stole it from those people because they weren't going to use it for something good, and I think you are going to use it for something good, and you've more than paid your debt to us through it, or paid your debt for it through doing good deeds for us. And I think that just because maybe it wasn't yours to begin with, I think it's yours now, and the future that you wanted to build with it is the hope that is associated with it. So I think you should use your new heirloom to remind you that you have a future and 3 new friends and Rhea. So you have that. We will get out of this and you'll get to live in Neverwinter where you'll never see a winter ever again. And it'll be okay.
You're probably right. It's going to be fine. It's going to be great. He kind of tosses it up and he grabs it, throws his hood up, and he steps away and he turns back to you and he says, if I do die, take it. For all of you. I don't know, maybe you'll get out. And he turns, kind of puts it in his back of his pouch and kind of taps himself on the hip, kind of to like call hope, and he kind of just tromps over to his watch. Just kind of sits out and looks out into the darkness. Takes his watch.
So your watch begins.
God.
I'm glad that you chose the most empathetic character to talk to.
Wait, what?
I'm so glad that you chose the most empathetic character to talk to.
She cast friends on me.
That's fair.
No, she didn't. She was going to, and she didn't, right? Because you
I don't know, I
agreed.
think she
Because you
tried,
agreed.
right? Like in last episode?
I didn't need to cast it because you agreed with what I said.
I was still striking though, right?
Shit just got real.
Yeah.
Can I just walk
Anyway,
away from that like really concerned, but resolute that I'm gonna like look out for Xavier and just kind of make a point to pay extra like attention to how he's feeling and how he's acting. Just kind of
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool.
Just turn around with that look.
He just slept out there, like arms crossed, looking into the darkness. His wolf is just kind of like rubbing her back into the dirt. He looks down at her and says, come on. We're supposed to watch the darkness.
Meanwhile, Jack and I are completely oblivious to
Yeah, I'm just unconscious. Like I'm just snuggle up like a little spoon in this giant wolf.
Yeah.
I'm like drooling up in the tree. I guess I'm waking up to be on watch with you.
Or just like watch from the tree. I feel like I'm looking at Archimedes, just like, man, I wish I could take a picture of that because no one will ever believe that I was snuggled up with a wolf.
So, after all of this happens, time comes.
Xavier's
Yeah.
there. He's already turned out. He's already kicked off the fire, and he's kind of putting his gear back on. And let's go through this accursed place.
So I'm guessing we probably want to stay on the path. Yeah.
If we can still find it.
Are we that far away from it?
No, you can easily find the path. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So I get up,
So-
scratch Shadow behind his ears, give him some meat, give him some breakfast.
Do we still have our donkey?
You
Yes.
still have the donkey.
Yes.
Man, we're gonna like ride into Castle Ravenloft with like
Menagerie.
yeah, like we're probably going to be riding in on animals with like animals running after us.
I have like a fishbowl with like an octopus in it, it's like over my head. The menagerie is real, Straw. The menagerie is real.
So you continue down the path, and you eventually, it's after the second day of travel, it becomes dusk, and you start to see tall shapes loom out of the dense fog that surrounds everything. The muddy ground underfoot gives way to thick, wet cobblestones. Tall shapes become recognizable as dwellings of the village of Borovia. The windows of each house stare out from pools of black nothingness. No sound cuts the silence except for a single mournful sobbing that echoes through the streets.
How's Shadow reacting to this? Is he perked up? Is he looking in any direction?
No, he's really just not fearful of anything.
It's a good dog.
Yeah.
Well, is it? Because if he's not fearful of anything, he's not going to tell us if anything's coming so much as like, man, I don't care. I'll eat it.
I mean, we have a bond that you just don't understand.
No, you're right.
Shadow's gonna keep me alive.
I wonder if we turn back into our original bodies, if then you don't have Shadow anymore. And I do.
That's a good question.
What time of day is it? Like when we walk into town?
It's dusk.
Okay.
Okay, so it takes. All right, that would make sense, right? It takes the whole rest of the
Yeah.
next day to get there. So, do we know where Shenanigans Meister is held up?
Well, there's sobbing in the town, right? We hear sobbing.
Yeah, you hear sobbing, and you know that you were told that you could check at the Blood of the Vine Tavern.
Do you hear that?
Hear what? I don't hear anything.
I do actually hear something.
I hear it. Oh, okay. Next being checked.
I was trying to mess
Do
with
you
her.
guys want to go to the source of the crying, or should we just go straight to the tavern? Like, what do you guys feel is the best
So
plan at
what?
this point?
You see it as you start to walk in the town. You see most of the storefronts have all been boarded up. No, you don't see lights on through the windows.
Okay.
It looks very desolate.
We don't see any
Okay.
people.
Even for
No.
even for dusk, like we'd figure a town like this, and I'll say this out loud, right? Like if you figure like a town like this, merchants are going to be closing up shop. People are going to be going from stores to homes to taverns, and this place is dead.
Are there any
Just like we're going to be.
in any of the boards that are over the windows? Are there any slits that we can see through?
Yeah, you can see. You can even break some of them off if you really want to.
I think I'm just gonna try to peer without touching them, without making too much noise. Kind of be sneaky.
Yeah, they look like they've been abandoned. On several of the houses look like they've been abandoned.
Do we have any eerie feeling like we're being watched or anything? Can I roll a perception, see if...
Sure. Yeah. You just get the feeling. You don't feel like you're being watched, but you do have an eerie feeling about this whole place.
If I kneel down to Hope,
Mhm.
give her a treat, something out of the rations or something,
Sure.
and I just say like, find, find.
Mm-hmm.
Like anything, like basically to send her off into the village, find a living source, what's crying, something.
Okay. So she bolts out, and then about 5 minutes later, she comes back and kind of motions her head forward.
She has a hand in her mouth.
Follow her, and I kind of go to everyone else like, I think she's found something. I think we should follow her.
All right. Start walking
Okay.
behind Xavier.
So Xavier, you start to follow Hope, and everybody starts walking behind her. And as you're walking, you notice more and more of these houses that have just been abandoned. It doesn't seem like anyone is living there. And you come to excuse me, a square, and you see a single shaft of light thrust through the square, and its brightness is like a solid pillar in a heavy fog. Above the gaping doorway, a sign hangs precariously askew, claiming that this is the Blood on the Vine Tavern.
Just great. Just great.
Your dog's an alcoholic.
I mean, nothing. We shouldn't expect anything to be nice, should we? This is like nothing's gonna be welcoming whatsoever.
Is the sobbing quieter or louder from where we just were?
Roll me a perception.
My dog's not an alcoholic. She's a professional drinker.
Take
Okay.
that.
The sobbing is louder, but you also notice, Archimedes, that the sign that's waving back and forth above the tavern, you notice that where it says of or on, the N has been scratched over and it used to be an F. So the tavern was originally named Blood of the Vine.
Hey guys, this tavern used to be originally called Blood of the Vine. Look real closely at the N. That used to be an F. I don't know why that's important, but it's pretty creepy, right?
And what's it called now again? Blood.
Blood on the Vine.
I mean, it kind of, I think, reflects the rest of this town.
The second one though would be great for a vineyard name if we wanted to open a vineyard in Pablo.
Rick, move your mic up.
There you go.
Don't worry, I was making a stupid joke. Move on.
So I think this has a lot to do with vampires. I mean, I feel like that's pretty obvious. But
Does it look like this town was once, I don't know, was it
Bustling?
at once was like flourishing and thriving?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And can we kind of tell how long ago that was and how long it's kind of been like this?
You can't. You know that from that one letter that you've heard that over 400 years the vampires have been kind of ravaging the land.
Okay. All right. I think we should just kind of go in. We should probably get rooms and then maybe try to figure out what is going on around here in the morning.
Yeah, I agree with that, especially since the 2 nights ago, it felt safer inside than out. I feel like a darkness like this is just gonna set on this land every night
Yeah.
after you.
Okay.
All right. I follow him
Okay.
in.
Yeah.
I notch an arrow and I go in last, and I do the same thing and the tavern before, and I just wait to see if anything shows itself before I go in.
Okay.
Is there a place that I can hide Rhea?
Yeah, you can hide. There's a stable that you could hide her in.
Okay.
3 years from now, when this campaign is still ongoing, when you still have that donkey, that's going to be awesome. It's just like,
And we never ate it.
Right.
never died.
Yeah. So you walk into the tavern and everybody makes it in. Ricky, Xavier, you don't see anything like the last time you.
I just back in then,
Yeah.
and then put my weapons away as I walk in.
Yeah.
I put my weapon down. Have you guys seen that?
No, but I'm laughing anyway because I feel like it is something.
It's great. I'm gonna bring Helob out and put him on my shoulder.
Okay.
I forgot you had that thing.
Yeah.
God,
That thing.
We've all got
Alright,
animals.
guys.
No one talks about Helob that way.
Your spirit, the spider, the creepy.
Spirit.
I still love that.
You heard that?
All right. I'm looking around, and I mean, do we see a lot of people in here? What's
Yeah.
what's the inside look like?
There's
Wait, before you do that, I look up at Shadow, and I'm like, are dogs allowed in here?
we don't serve their kind here.
I didn't think so.
Oh,
Yeah.
crap. You just ask forgiveness, not permission.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing with Helob. Shouldn't put him out.
All right. So I get out
So you-
front, I'm gonna tell Shadows like, Shadow, you be a good boy. Be a good boy. Who's a good boy? You're a good boy. All right. Don't get into trouble. We'll be back. Then I go
Does
in.
he stay?
He doesn't need to stay. He's a smart dog.
All right.
He
Is
knows
there
who
like a
feeds him.
shed that we could put them in, just in case, to make sure that they're gonna be okay?
Or can we put him in the stable with Rhea?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Okay.
We put him in the stable with Rhea.
Or should I
We should probably tie them up
my
too,
donkey?
because in case people get frightened of them, they don't run.
That's true. Don't eat the donkey. Do not eat the donkey. Who's a good boy? Don't eat the donkey. He's a good boy.
I feel like Ray would kick that butt. Have you heard how vicious donkeys are? They kill coyotes.
I've heard
True.
that.
Yeah, all the time.
They do. They really. That's why people buy donkeys, because they kill coyotes.
All right.
What, really?
Yeah, they put them with horses, and so the coyotes don't attack the horses. The donkeys are like, get off my land, and then they kill the coyotes and snakes. That's why people buy donkeys.
That is good to know.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
a badass. Don't you underestimate her.
Nope.
Nope.
All right. So Hope, Moon, and Shadow and Ray are all in the stable.
And as you're in this the tavern, the locals are drinking and eating. This seems like one of the only lights in the darkness in this town.
So it feels kind of like not warm, but it doesn't feel as like dark and
Yeah.
like awful as outside.
Exactly. There's a large fire in the hearth, and people are gathering here to kind of
Yeah.
soothe themselves from the days they've
The
had.
contrast is not wasted. Everything
Yeah.
outside is dark, dim, deathly, and gray, but inside, people are trying to pretend they're having a normal life.
Mm.
I say that creepily behind the rest of the group.
So how many people are there in here?
There's about anywhere from 18 to 20
Okay.
throughout the.
And a bunch of different characters.
Yep. What are
Right.
you guys looking to do?
I saddle up to the
Eat,
bar.
drink.
Okay.
Saddle?
Saddle.
Saddle?
That's where you walk up, sit
Yeah.
down.
I want to see if there are any open rooms that we can kind of settle in first, and then maybe come down and talk to some individuals.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm kind of into that idea too. Like, I want to get away from people for a little bit.
Yeah,
Can
you
I-
can get rooms. You can get rooms if you want.
Well, okay. I was gonna say
No.
before we break apart and go upstairs, are we gonna organize to come back in a certain amount of time?
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Let's go see if we can procure rooms for the evening.
Yeah.
I'm starving.
Yeah. We'll all go upstairs, unpack, wash our faces, come back down.
Maybe around like a half hour.
Let's check in and meet by the pool.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So
so like maybe meet back down here in, I don't know, like a half hour, and then we can, get food and start talking to people, or we're not up here.
I don't even know if I have enough money for my own room.
It's 10 gold a night.
I need a bunk. I got a bunk.
we can just get it.
Sure,
I'll get
you
it.
can.
I mean, sorry, I forgot we aren't attached. I'll get Xavier's room.
Did we pool all of our gold?
I have 2 gold pieces.
Do you really? Oh, it's,
Yes, because I never took anything.
I've got 100. I've got 102 gold and
Yeah.
5 silver.
Oh,
I also go sleep with the dogs.
I'll get Xavier's room tonight, and we can all like trade up every time we. So
Would
is
it be
that-
cheaper if we just get one room, like with like a couple of bunk beds?
Is there?
Like,
Is
is
this a
that here,
hostel?
or is it? I don't know. Is it?
Hmm?
Um,
Can you get cheaper rooms if we all just like
If
bunk up?
you could get a room where you're all huddled in together, yeah.
Like, was it bunks, or is it just like 4 people and a donkey in a bed?
Yeah, they're good. Yeah, pretty much. It's going to be small little cots, but you'll make do.
It's fine by me. It's
I
up
think-
to you guys. I only got 2 gold.
Getting some
I
good
think-
rest
I think
tonight might not
Ricky
be a
would
bad
like to
thing.
get some privacy, because she has to scrub down. It's been a long journey.
I'll just get Xavier's room this time. Someone else can get it next time, and then another person the next time. He hasn't gotten any gold over this trip, so it's not a big deal.
Are there like personal baths in there that we can draw?
This place is great. It's whatever you need.
I pull out my pound of soap.
As we like go up the stairs or to the, do we have to ask the bar person first?
He'll give you the room.
Okay, and then as we go away, can I put my hand on Xavier's shoulder and say, "See, this place is a little bit warmer."
I paid for a room.
He just goes to, yeah.
Okay.
But he does take a deep breath, and he looks around and wipes the moisture off his face and looks at Hyacinth and said, "A drink will be good, I think.
Mm-hmm.
A little food. Yeah. Kick my boots off."
So you guys go up to your room. Do you do anything while you're there? Shower, shave?
Yes.
Take my straight razor out. And a little of that there. And
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of freshen up.
I'm still getting used to being in Hyacinth's body. It's still weird to me.
Yeah.
This
I
is,
don't
know
get
what
like a
you guys
yeast
are, but I'm
infection
Not
because
going
you're
there.
just like not taking care of my
I
body.
know.
I'm just dabbing, right? Dab, dab, dab.
You don't need a lot of soap. You need like soap and a lot of soap. So
Okay.
just keep that in mind too. You're not supposed to wash this, right? Like you just.
I'm gonna
don't
knock
wash
on
this?
everyone's rooms and I'm gonna give them each one of the small little bars of soap that I have. I'm gonna say, everyone here needs this.
I
We've had a
immediately
long
open the
journey.
door. Like it's knock, 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 and I immediately open the door. What? Rookie.
Here's this. What? Here's the thing of soap. I feel like
I'm just
we all would have.
happy you're not Count Strahd.
Oh, I understand that. You just seem disappointed, I guess, and that
No, it's more startled
startled.
than anything else.
Well, here's some soap. If you'd like to wash up, we've had a long journey so far, and I'm sure you're feeling just as gross as I am.
Do you have a bathtub in your room? He looks
We
back
have
in his
bathtubs.
room. I got a cot.
I make do. But anyway, get all that dirt off of you. I'm sure it's gross. It's awful, right? Like you just feel like you can't even move around when you have that much dirt on you. It's awful. It's awful. It's the worst thing ever.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like caked
No, you're
on
right.
you. You just
I could
weighing you down.
keep
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, it's yours. Yeah, please keep using it though, please.
Oh,
I'm gonna
Thank
walk down to the other room and I'm gonna hand you guys some soap.
thank you, Rookie.
Yeah.
Can I be like?
Slowly shuts the door and turns around and he looks at the soap, right? And he takes out his diamond and he puts the two of them together and he like finds a hiding place under his cot. And,
Aw.
puts two of them under there, like, and then he walks out down to the bar.
All right.
Can I be? I'm like so excited that Ruki gave me soap because I know how much her soap means to her. So I'm like, I don't take it lightly. I'm just like, I'll treasure this forever.
Yeah. When Ruki knocks,
You see, my eyes kind of tear up a little bit, but I walk away really quickly.
when Ruki knocks on my door, I'm like clearly like in the middle of unclothing, and I'm like, nothing. Can I help you?
I don't know what I'm supposed to do in this situation.
And like, just
I brought you some soap.
and like my hand just reaches out, grabs it, and I go, okay, thank you, bye, and then shut the door.
Okay, bye.
Can I be watching the whole thing through the crack of my door and just laughing?
It's just funny that nobody has actually try to find a solution to that.
Yeah.
Should we go find a wizard?
We're a little, we're a little distracted.
We haven't had much opportunity to talk to people. I guess we're just one other bar.
We haven't had much time to even talk about it ourselves.
That's true.
I think we've all been kind of sweeping it under the rug.
Nah, we don't talk about it.
It's just
Right.
like Hollywood, right?
I became quickly comfortable with that. Like,
Yeah.
all right, this is happening.
I'm in. I'm gonna go down to the bar after I've washed up, and I'm gonna see Xavier, and I'm gonna say, did you wash up? You don't look any different. Oh, it's fine. It's okay. She's just kind of gonna take a step back and kind of keep her distance.
If I'm already at the bar, I have things to drink. Like maybe I like bought like a thing of wine and
Sure.
just gonna push it towards her, and I should probably already have cups there, you know, like bring cup over,
Yeah.
and I
What wine
pour
do we have?
her a cup of wine. You know.
Is there ale? I'm just curious what kind of drinks are here? Like
Yeah.
wine, ale.
Oh yeah, yeah. You have ale, whiskeys,
Okay.
anything.
This seemed like a wine town, so I ordered a bottle
Yeah.
of the blood on
No,
the
no,
bottle.
I drink it. I think. I'm just curious.
This seems like a wine town.
Yeah. There's
You walk
much
in,
red
oh.
wine to be
It
had.
seems rather oaky here. There seems to be
The tannins are
Yeah.
they tickle my palate.
Archicinth, are you Archimedes and Hyacinth? Are you still up in your room when this is happening, or what?
I walk out, and then are you coming out of your room?
Not yet.
Okay.
I think I'm actually regardless of my like ridiculous, not ridiculous, but my decisions, like maybe I should kill the wolf, maybe I should let the old lady die. Like being like really logical, I am actually very sensitive, and so it's taken me like all of the shock is like taking me a second to like decompress. So I'm kind of just like sitting down and just sort of like meditating almost.
All right, and I walk out of the room, and I think I have all my clothes on the right way, and I feel really embarrassed, and I kind of like take an extra quick step past where I know Hyacinth's room is. Like, oh, okay, that's really weird. Still not used to it. And I head downstairs, and I see them at the bar. I see them drinking.
So you join them at the bar, and then from up behind you, a 6.5 foot tall man, human, walks up behind you, and Xavier, he puts his arm on your shoulder,
Cool.
and he says, "You don't look like you're from here. You must be the ones my father had sent for."
Burgermeister, Sheriff of New Borovia.
Yes, I am Ismark, his son, and there is much to talk about.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintances, Mark. There is much to talk about. I, for one, have a ton of questions.
And we'll finish them next week. And
Come
where-
on!
Ooh.
I'm
The cliffhanger.
ready to go. Ismark! How do you spell that?
Ismark.
Yeah, I could. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very phonetic.
That's the son of.
Yeah, the son of the Burgomaster.
Okay.
Nice. That was cool. That was fun.
Yeah, that was really good, guys.
A lot of good story development, and I got a
Yeah.
wolf.
A freaking wolf, a giant wolf.
I got a wolf too, even though I tried to kill it.
Got
Yeah.
more like a puppy.
You tackled it off of Rookie, and then became friends with it. That was pretty rad.
Yeah.
Because of character development, because of multiple levels of other character development, did that happen?
There you go. That was great.
Yeah, that was super
Yeah, I had
good.
fun, guys. I had a lot of fun. Thank you.
Yeah,
man.
that was
That's
great.
a cool game.
So we're back on to Tuesday next week.
Yes.
Yeah, that was for everybody.
Holy shit! Yeah, I can't wait because damn, I thought we were gonna go further. I can't wait to find out what this Ismark is and how to figure out to explain to Rookie why I don't use soap.
Yeah, I need an explanation there, buddy.
Yeah, you were framing it, and I'm like, is Rick leaving the group? I was like, did they have a conversation? What's going on
Wait,
here?
really? You thought that?
Yeah, it was getting
Why?
serious.
When?
I was
At
impressed.
what point?
So when you were talking with Hyacinth, I was like it sounded like you were setting up like either you were gonna turn and like go bad, go rogue,
shit.
or
Shit. Who knows what's gonna
or
happen?
like you were
I don't know
bracing
what's gonna
yourself for
happen.
something inevitable
that.
that you felt coming.
You know, Borovia is a very weird, mysterious place, and it affects people differently.
I guess so.
That's
Yeah,
true.
I'm interpreting it kind of like a Horcrux.
Haha, nice.
Like when Ron wears the Horcrux and it like makes him angry and like confused.
Kind of a dick.
Well, not. Oh, well, yeah, it kind of makes him a dick, but yeah.
That's my new flaw. It actually reads Borovia makes me a dick.
Nice. All right.
That's awesome.
Well, fun times. Yeah, so we'll be back next Tuesday, and then Katie, no, we're gonna be going to Australia in February. So
Whoa.
Whoa, really?
So
Nice.
for
Yeah.
hang on, I can tell you.
we
For
leave
what?
we leave on a Wednesday, so we should be good before then. I think we leave on like January 30th or something.
How long are you guys going for?
Like almost 3 weeks.
That's
What are you going for?
Yeah,
Is it just vacation, or are you like doing something?
We have RTX, which is our convention. We
Is
have
it
we have
Australia? I thought it was in Austin.
there is one in Austin. We have one in Sydney as well. So we actually leave on Tuesday. Crap, because we get there on the 1st.
What
We have
time?
one in Alaska.
Oh,
We have
probably.
one in Australia.
Yeah, so we leave on the 31st, so we won't be available that night, unfortunately.
But we could probably do the Monday if that's enough planning for everybody.
I can't do Monday. It depends. I can't do Mondays because we got the other D&D stream.
Just break up with them.
But we can do it on the weekend as well. The Sunday during the day I can't do, but
We may actually be able to do it while we're in Australia.
Yeah, bring the laptop, right?
Yeah.
well on the Tuesday.
Well, it'd be
No, but the following weeks,
it'd be
yeah.
Monday for us in Australia. What time is it in Sydney right now?
Wait, but time doesn't work like that. Like, just because it's Monday over there doesn't mean it's not Tuesday
Time
over
doesn't
here.
work in Australia, Jack. You know
No,
that?
okay. So like right now it's 4:00 in the afternoon in Sydney on Wednesday.
Yeah, but so that's a whole other day. Like you're a whole other day. We have
Yeah. No, but I'm saying we could just do it in the afternoon because I mean when we're not
we haven't
busy,
accounted
obviously.
for time travel.
Oh, you mean the other days, not the day we leave.
Yeah, not the
Oh,
other
Yeah,
day.
okay.
yeah, the other days.
But while we're there, So we might be able to pull that
you
off.
might be in
Yeah.
a different place.
yeah, I might have actually. As fun as that is, I might have something that I have to come back to Austin for. So I might have to bolt early while Katie spends time going through Australia and New Zealand. So
Nice.
fun times.
Are you gonna go see Hobbiton?
Do that. That's a thing. You can do that there.
Yeah.
The Weta. We're going. I believe we're going to Hobbiton, but I know we're going to like a bunch of other stuff, like their props warehouse or something. So,
Yeah.
We
You
have
can
we have
do
a friend
that.
we have a friend who's involved with like the Wingnut pictures and like and Peter Jackson and
really?
stuff. And he's like, "Oh yeah, I'll take care of you. I'm going to show you all a bunch of cool stuff." And so he knows his way around. And so it's pretty badass. And he's like, "Yeah, I'll take care of you." So but I might not be able to go there. I might be back in Austin. Depending
What?
on whether or
No.
not a project comes through.
Well, just stall the project. Stay in Australia.
Yeah, just
No.
Or you just leave the laptop for Katie and then use your home computer in Austin?
She has her own
yeah,
laptop.
We would
Oh,
totally
yeah.
do that.
So we'd have to get OBS working on our laptop, but yeah, we can make that happen. Or
Yeah,
actually, I
make it work.
don't need OBS. You just need
I could just Skype in, right? And then
yeah.
you
Well, Zoom.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
so cool.
I'll
All
figure it
right.
out.
Well, good times. So thank you very
Awesome.
much, guys. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was super fun.
See you guys next week.
All right,
Yeah.
see you next week, guys.
All right, y'all
good
take
one.
care, everybody.
Night.
Bye.
GG. How do you hang this up? Like every time? I have no idea. I think it's.
Oh, there we go. And do that. Hey, all right. So thank you, everyone. Hope you guys enjoyed that. So that was fun. We had the monster trucks rallied. Did you see that? We got raided by Jeremy
Oh, did
while
we?
we were streaming. I looked over, I was like, oh, there's the monster trucks. Awkward night to do it because we're not really paying attention to chat. So if any of you guys hung around, thank you very much for coming over. We love
I
y'all.
saw someone say this is actually really awesome, and I was like, no.
That's sweet. So fun times. That was a good night.
I wasn't expecting.
Rick came at you. That was awesome.
I wasn't expecting it, and so I was feeling like really like, oh god, this is like I actually really want to give genuine advice, but I'm also like really embarrassed because I haven't ever done this before, and so I don't know what to do. So I was like half smiling and couldn't like be serious enough.
Aw.
And it's like, Katie, you're an actor. Get it together. But I'm glad he finally told us about his heirloom. Or told
Yeah, that
me.
was interesting.
I guess you guys don't know about it yet.
Yeah, we don't know. That was a fun thing because like I can't say anything at this situation now.
But he stole it from people who were going to use it to buy slaves, so I really don't think it was anyone's. And then he just kind of found it.
There you go. Well, that was exciting.
Yeah.
I got a wolf named Shadow. Ooh,
That's
Shadow.
from
White wolf.
Game of Thrones, right?
I think so.
Isn't Jon Snow's shadow?
What is Jon Snow's?
Also, is it still alive? Or did
Yes.
they kill Shadow? Which direwolves are alive? Arya's direwolf because she just let it run
Okay,
away.
Rob had Grey Wind, which he died.
Ghost.
Sansa had Lady. She died
She was-
first.
She was put down.
Nymeria ran away. Nymeria ran away, and then that's why they killed Lady was because Nymeria ran away, and that was early on. Bran had Summer, who just died.
Didn't he sacrifice himself for Bran?
Yeah, I think when they were trying to escape.
What happened to Shaggy Dog? They like straight up killed.
Yeah, Shaggy Dog they murdered the hell out of, and then Ghost is still alive.
He is
So,
still alive?
hey, Omega N7, thank you very much. Oh, brand new Warden, thank you very much.
Warden,
By the power of the
thank
beard, we are
you.
bonded. Yeah, so Nymeria and Ghost are the only two alive at this point. Nice. Okay.
I always wondered if Nymeria would come back, or if she'd have puppies, maybe. I feel like that would be cool.
I wonder if George R. R. Martin will remember that. So,
Do you think he forgets anything?
yeah,
Also,
he
this
has so
is
many
like-
threads going on right now.
This is like the greatest like fan fiction written by a gross old man. Like it really is. Like
It's true.
I don't know. Yeah, that's a.
All right, but thank you everyone who came out tonight. So I'll probably try to get on either tomorrow night or Friday night and do some 7 Days to Die, because I can't go too long without playing 7 Days to Die. So if you want to join me, if you're a warden, we can get you in on the server. That'd be pretty rad. So that'll be fun times. Caiti, what are you doing?
I don't know. What am I doing?
I don't know. We also have a pile of Lego Dimensions figures that I want to keep playing that, because I had a lot of fun with that last night, actually. Did you have fun playing?
Yeah.
I'm looking at the
We have
Niffler.
Yeah, I was also looking at the Niffler.
He's cute. Got the Niffler. We got the swooping terror.
Swooping evil.
Swooping evil.
Actually, I do want to see Fantastic Beasts again.
I'd like to see it again.
We should go now.
Okay, we're going to go see Fantastic Beasts right now, everybody. So thank you for watching. We really do appreciate it. We love you guys. It means the world to us that you come out and watch us. We have a lot of fun on D&D nights. And it's honestly, D&D is more for us than it is for you guys, because it's kind of like we have to focus on what we're doing, and it's a lot that goes into it. You kind of have to get your mind in a certain space. But on game nights, we love playing with you. We love playing with you guys. It's so much fun. And yeah, so thank you, everyone. Thank you, Jeremy, for sending over the your monster trucks. Thank you, all the monster trucks coming over. Our mods are always fantastic. Our wardens are great. Our followers are awesome. Those people who stumbled in, thank you so much for hanging out. Hopefully, we convinced you to at least follow us. So, Caiti, you have any final words?
Dungeons and Dragons. Wow, much wolves, no dragons.
And and I have one thing to tell you. I have two things to tell you. A, if you have Netflix, go watch Sing Street. It is fantastic. It's such a good movie, and it's on Netflix right now. Caiti bought me the soundtrack on vinyl for my birthday, which is awesome. And so we listened to it tonight. It's a great soundtrack. Good movie, fun movie, independent film. So you can tell your friends you watched an independent film from Ireland. It's the guys who did Once. So I don't know if you saw that. Won an Academy Award for Best Song. Anyway, same guy did this, and it's great. So check that out. And also, I was going to say...
While you think of that, on Friday, a friend of ours has a movie coming out on Netflix called Coin Heist.
Oh, yeah.
And it's basically just a heist movie with some teenagers from school.
It's Emily Higgins, who used to work with Rooster Teeth back in the day. So she has her own movie on Netflix. She did Tony Phillips, Grow Up Tony Phillips, and a horror movie that I forget the name of.
It was Grow Up Tony Phillips, and then the pumpkin one.
Okay, you think of that. And also... I'm a huge fan of space and future, and SpaceX is launching their Falcon 9 rocket again after being grounded after having an explosion happen back in September, I think, or maybe August, something like that. They're going to be back up and flying next week. So I think Monday they're taking off. As of right now, theoretically, they're launching on Monday. So we'll be talking more about that just because I love SpaceX and future stuff. So
it's my sucky teen romance.
My sucky teen romance.
I just remembered that.
Nice. So there you go. All right. So thank you, everyone, for coming out. We'll be back very, very soon. We'll let you know. Keep an eye on our Twitter accounts. She's Caiti, Caiti Ward, WARD_. I'm Jack_P on Twitter. Keep an eye out for that. And we'll let you know when we're going to be streaming. So we love you guys. Take care. Have yourself a wonderful night. Be good to each other. Love your neighbor. Love your friends. And let's make this world a good one. All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye.